Good morning, Western Slope. Happy Friday. I'm Dalen Brazelton. Let's talk about your weather. Folks, it's going to be a lovely weekend ahead for Western Colorado as we're seeing things dry up and, well, just in general, a beautiful time to be sure. As we're taking a look at America's Mattress Live tower camera, waiting on that sun to fully rise, seeing a little bit of cloud coverage, but definitely a little bit clearer than we saw yesterday morning. As we're seeing a lot of those showers dissipate, we are having some active snow up on the mountains and consistent weekend for temperatures, and then it's going to be off to the races from there. Folks, we got a lovely time this weekend. We're waking up to 46 degrees in Grand Junction, low 40s for Paonia and Montrose, with Nucla just a little bit behind that, as well as Glade Park. Delta seeing those mid 40s to kick things off. And then for that classroom forecast, that first bell's ringing to 41 degrees, mostly cloudy conditions. As we head throughout the day, that cloud coverage is really going to start to let up. We're seeing that with the after-school activities. 52 degrees, very similar temperatures to yesterday as well, with 50 degrees heading our way, starting at about noon, pushing on into the rest of the afternoon. That sun sets a little before 5 p.m. And then things kind of start to cool down. It's finally starting to feel like November with these morning hours in the low 40s and then the afternoons finally starting to cool down. Now that's perfect recipe for some cozy conditions. We got Teeny and Boo Boo hanging out with us, and they have all week long, and let me say it has been an absolute pleasure. It's going to be a lovely one to hang out with your cat a little bit more today. Mostly cloudy conditions, low 40s at 7 o'clock, only increasing about 7 degrees before noon, and then those clouds kind of start to dissipate a little bit. Very low wind speeds though, which is always a beautiful sign. And that's kind of what you could expect for that. Now, we are seeing some active snow up on the Grand Mesa. This blowing snow finally starting to let up in the last couple of minutes, however, up on the Grand Mesa, seeing almost 4 inches of new snowfall overnight. That's finally starting to dissipate, and we're not really expecting to see it return in any capacity for the next day or so. However, as we head kind of into the tail end of the weekend, that Sunday night, we're seeing a new closed low push through the area, and that could result in a little bit of moisture for the higher elevations. As we head into Sunday itself, that's kind of where you could see that taking place, but southern Colorado more so going to be impacted by that. Want to bring this to your attention though, folks. Thanksgiving, we got a 20% chance of showers right now. That typically means that it's going to be concentrated in the higher elevations, but we will keep an eye on that just in case, because for the last 5 years, Thanksgiving has been dry historically here in Grand Junction. So things seem to be on our side as far as history goes, but of course, we'll keep you updated. Now, as far as rain goes, we're on track actually to hit our averages for the month. A little over half of an inch of rainfall based off of what we saw over the last couple of days. However, we have officially surpassed 250 days since the last time Grand Junction saw any amount of measurable snowfall. The last time we saw that was in March, and we still have yet to see that. So only time will tell when we finally get that. As we take a look ahead to that Discovery Auto Group 7-day forecast, those mid to low 50s for today turn into more solid mid 50s for the weekend, and then really start to decrease. Overnight lows getting very chilly, 20 degrees expected by the middle of next week. Montrose slightly cooler, seeing below freezing temperatures all week long now. Temperatures for the highs only getting up into the upper 40s, but that's going to be pretty consistent. So it's going to be a lovely weekend ahead for the Western Slope.